In a year already packed with blockbuster premieres and red carpet moments, Tom Holland and Zendaya have once again done what they do best: kept the most important chapter of their story almost entirely to themselves. The Spider-Man co-stars, long admired for the privacy they guard around their relationship, appear to have married in a private ceremony earlier this year. This week they marked the occasion with family and friends at the Beaverbrook Hotel in Surrey, turning a historic English country estate into the setting for a joyful, tightly controlled celebration. Congratulations are very much in order for the happy couple. Reports that emerged in early August 2026 describe a multi-day gathering centered on Tuesday, August 4th, at the five-star Beaverbrook, a 370-acre, some accounts say closer to 470, Victorian-era estate near Leatherhead in the Surrey Hills. The location sits roughly 11-15 miles from Holland's hometown of Kingston upon Thames, making it feel both special and personal. A destination that still carried the comfort of home. Guests and staff were reportedly asked to surrender mobile phones, a measure sources said reflected the couple's determination to keep photographs and details from leaking. One insider told The Sun that Holland and Zendaya went to great lengths to stop any information or pictures getting out. The celebration carried a very natural theme, according to a source who spoke to People. Holland's three brothers, Sam, Harry and Paddy, stayed in cottages scattered across the grounds and appeared in classic black tuxedos with dainty wildflowers tucked into their buttonholes. Accounts of the guest list vary, but some reports place the number around 250 and mention Hollywood names including Robert Downey Jr., Timothée Chalamet, and Kylie Jenner. Among those present, activities reportedly ranged from croquet on the lawns and a pool party to Japanese cuisine from the hotel's restaurant, flowing champagne, and, in at least one telling, red and blue lighting that offered a subtle nod to the Spider-Man films that first brought the couple together. Emotional speeches from the bride and groom left guests in tears of joy, sources said. Estimates of the cost have circulated around £500,000, roughly $670,000, a figure that covers the exclusive hire of the estate and the scale of hospitality. Beaverbrook itself is no ordinary venue. Once the home of newspaper magnate Lord Beaverbrook, it has hosted figures including Winston Churchill. Today, it operates as a luxurious country house hotel with dozens of rooms and suites, restaurants, and expansive grounds that feel worlds away from the flash of Hollywood. Choosing it for their celebration allowed the couple to host loved ones in a setting that mixed grandeur with genuine English countryside atmosphere. The Surrey gathering was not the wedding itself, but a later celebration of a marriage that had already taken place. Speculation about a secret ceremony had swirled for months. In March 2026, Zendaya's longtime stylist and collaborator Law Roach told Access Hollywood, "The wedding has already happened, you missed it." Zendaya herself offered no clear confirmation or denial at the time, though she was later spotted wearing a wedding band. The definitive public acknowledgement came from Holland in a June interview with Esquire. When asked about AI-generated images purporting to show the couple's wedding that had briefly confused even his grandmother, he replied that his relatives had not been fooled, because they were all there. He declined to say more. That's all you'll get on that. But the comment was widely read as confirmation that the pair had already married privately. In the same interview, Holland spoke with characteristic warmth about their partnership. "I found my person," he said. "She's my best friend, and I'm the happiest I ever have been when I'm with her." He described their relationship as a bedrock that helps them weather the stresses of the industry. Those words feel especially resonant given how carefully the couple has navigated public attention since their relationship first became known. Their story began on the set of Spider-Man Homecoming in 2016. Chemistry between Peter Parker and Michelle MJ Jones was evident on screen. Off-screen, friendship gradually deepened into romance. They kept their relationship largely under wraps for years before confirming it more openly around 2021. Engagement rumors intensified in early 2025 when Zendaya appeared at the Golden Globes wearing a substantial diamond ring. The engagement was later confirmed, and the pair continued their pattern of protecting private milestones even as their careers soared. Both have balanced major franchise work with more intimate projects. 2026 saw them promoting Spider-Man Brand New Day and other high-profile releases, including The Odyssey. Completing those press tours appears to have opened a window for the more expansive family celebration in Surrey. What stands out is the consistency of their approach. In an era when celebrity weddings can become global media events, Holland and Zendaya have treated marriage as something primarily for themselves and the people closest to them. The private ceremony earlier in the year, followed by a larger but still carefully controlled gathering at Beaverbrook, reflects a deliberate choice. Share the joy with family and friends while keeping the spectacle to a minimum. Phone bans, non-disclosure expectations, and the absence of official photos or statements all reinforce that priority. Even after the celebration, the couple was photographed casually walking dogs in London, with Holland wearing a wedding band in public. An understated visual confirmation rather than a formal announcement. The Beaverbrook setting itself feels symbolic. Nestled in rolling hills not far from where Holland grew up, the estate offered the couple a chance to root a significant moment in a place that carries personal meaning while still providing the privacy and beauty of a true destination. Guests could stay on the property, enjoy the grounds, and experience the event without the usual paparazzi perimeter. Reports of helicopter arrivals for some attendees only underscore the exclusivity and the logistical care that went into the weekend. Friends and observers have long noted the mutual support that defines the relationship. Holland has spoken of feeling supported and safe. Zendaya's collaborators, including Roach, have publicly celebrated their happiness while respecting the boundaries the couple sets. After the private wedding became known, Roach urged people simply to congratulate them, two young, successful people in love who managed to keep their ceremony their own. The Surrey celebration extends that same spirit, intimate in feeling even if the guest list and production values were substantial. As the details continue to surface through anonymous sources rather than official channels, the broader picture remains one of quiet intentionality. Hollywood power couples often face intense pressure to perform their relationships for public consumption. Holland and Zendaya have consistently chosen otherwise. Their on-screen partnership in the Spider-Man films gave audiences a beloved romance. Off-screen, they have written a different story, one measured in shared support, carefully protected privacy, and now a marriage celebrated first in secret and later among those who matter most. The Beaverbrook weekend, with its natural theme, family presence, emotional speeches, and strict control over images, fits the couple's established pattern. It allowed them to mark a profound personal milestone without surrendering the narrative. In the process, they have given fans something rarer than a flood of wedding photos. The knowledge that two people who met as co-stars a decade ago have built something real enough to prioritize each other over the noise. Congratulations indeed to Tom Holland and Zendaya. May the private joy of the earlier ceremony and the shared happiness of the Surrey gathering continue to sustain them through whatever comes next, on screen and off. In an industry that thrives on visibility, their decision to keep the most important moments largely their own feels both refreshing and deeply right.